Hello everyone! Sorry, my apologies. I am late today on this episode of Locking It Down with Lucy. I actually have 100%, no joke, no word of a lie, I've forgotten how time actually works. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I do things and I just forget how long, like, time is. Like, what does 5 minutes feel like anymore? I don't know. I have no parameters. Like, 5 minutes and 30 minutes are exchangeable things for me now. So I'm sorry. I was putting the things together because I've got a few bits and pieces. There's a lot of media happening on today's show. I haven't even addressed my camera. What I did do, everybody, was I did make sure today I brushed my hair for you. I was like, that's why I was late. I was like, shit, I'm going to brush this. So there we go. How is it going? First off, top of the bill, happy Thanksgiving to those of you out there who are celebrating Thanksgiving. I don't really know what happens on Thanksgiving. It's quite the mystery to me. It just looks like turkey and then, I don't know, there's a lot of like brown food, like in terms of like an orangey. It's the beigey groups, like swede. Do you eat swede? So there's a turkey, there's a swede, there's other things. Pie. I don't know what else happens. So, hooray for brushed hair. I know, right? Let's see who is in the chat today. Who is joining us on the 26th of November, 2020. Is this possibly the worst 26th of November ever to date? I'm sure there was one once upon a time, a million years ago. So let's see who is in the chat. Bethany is putting up her Christmas decorations. Yay! How many people have put up their Christmas decorations yet? I think my sister is in charge of doing that. We got Harry, hello. We got Dreddy, hi, how's it going? Life of Dave, holla, if you hear me. That's a little Scott Steiner for you there. Con, hi. Vault Boy, Steve, Christopher, Whitlock Gaming, hello and happy Thanksgiving to you too. We got Pashi Sunny, Sunny, is that how you say it? This is the Lexi. Our Christmas tree was never taken down. Wow. Hello, Sweden. Kristen, how's it going? I like how Jonathan M calls Bethany Little Beth and Mr. Beth. I'm just going to call Chris Mr. Beth from now on. Hello, Mr. Beth. So I heard my first Christmas song of the year. See, we have actually a Christmas thing going on our house, which my brother set up. Basically, you're not allowed to sing a Christmas song in my house. I don't know why. Those are the rules. And if you do, then you have to put money in the swear jar. And then once you get to £1, you have to put like an actual pound in. So I think there's like a tally on our wall downstairs. And whoever sings the most Christmas songs then puts money in and it goes to charity or something. I'm not sure. I don't sing much around the house, which is quite, I guess, weird. If you watch my streams, I'm always singing. But Imogen, you can't stop her singing. She's quite high up on the tally charts. No, just call me Pahai. Pahai? Oh my god, I'm just terrible. Yes, is there an abundance of singing? I don't know why this has happened. Thanks, Miguel. That's very kind of you. Welcome, Mel, to Alive. So, let us kick off the show with what is and forever will. That's another podcast, everybody. You know what podcast I'm talking about. Let's kick off the show because, I talk a lot. I need to be hydrated to be energized. So today's What Am I Drinking is brought to you by 7-Up. This is not a sponsored segment, but this is a different 7-Up. So last week we were talking about the PS5 until, I don't know, the PS5 cows came home. I don't know what the PS5 cows do, but you could make a cow out of your PS5. You just got to get a bit of spray paint on it. Sure, you'd get there. But on that week beforehand, one of the things that I did do was I went to the post office with Bethany. That was a highlight of the week. And we went to the international shop. And the international shop, as I said, had drinks for days. And this was one of them. It's literally going to the international shop is the best thing you're going to get to a holiday this year. Can't go on holiday? Go to the international shop and bring back the joys of shopping abroad where you're trying to find milk and you have no idea which is the milk. What's the real milk? Because it's weird. You don't really think about milk when you know what the milk means to you. But when you go to another country and there's like other milk, you're like, this is suspect milk. And then you end up getting something that's totally not milk. So there was like lots of drinks. And so what I've got is the Savor Mojito. It's a Mojito 7-Up, non-boozy, non-alcoholic. So I'm guessing it's going to be a minty, lemony kind of affair. So Sprite or 7-Up? I think I'm a 7-Upper, I think. So let's see. Always tap the tops. Ooh, nice. Now, actually, I have already ruined my mouth. Didn't think about this. The palate is not clear. I ate some Tic Tacs beforehand. Oh, it does smell. That smells really good, and that does smell like a mojito. Oh, Get rum added in it. Really? Should I do that? I didn't bring a mug, actually, because I was going to drink straight out of the can like some kind of monster. That's how behind I am on the show. I didn't even bring a mug. Who's the real mug here? It's only me today. So let's give it a try. Oh my god, that really does taste like a mojito. I like mojitos. Oh my god, that's good. Oh, I would buy that again. That's... I can't get over it, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, I am flabbergasted, as they say. Or maybe flabbergasted. I don't know. How do you say it? Depends where you are from. It tastes like actual mint leaves. Would recommend. Now, would you, ladies and gentlemen, would you like to be part of What Am I Drinking? Well, now is your chance. I know you've been crying out for it. God, no, I don't know about you, but I can't wait for every Thursday where I drink some sort of monstrosity. What did I say? Working in a cocktail bar, mojitos are the name of my existence. What is everyone's favourite cocktail? I think mine has got to be a mojito. I did like a woo-woo back in the day. Oh, David Tennant almost fell on me. Everybody, God, we can all dream, can't we? No, I've got a little, like, not poster thing. It's like a desk calendar. And it's just David Tennant doing this. Gosh, one day I wish I could be cool and pose. Silence for the audio people as I just pose. Yeah, so don't drink alcohol. I like Caesar's. Bane. Oh, the Bane of my... That makes more sense. I would buy that for $1. So yeah, hello. Right, so as I was saying, a mimosa. Oh, didn't Chris Jericho get thrown in one of them recently in the mimosa match? Good old Mexican michelada. I really want to try an old-fashioned, the original cocktail, they may say. Blue Lagoons. Maybe I should do a cocktail thing sometime, because I don't drink alcohol much. But I feel like the cocktails call to me a bit more because they don't taste like alcohol a lot. So, anyway, like I was saying, I went to the international store and I have filmed for you for Clip of the Week. We're getting an early Clip of the Week. Get hyped for Clip of the Week early. Boop, boop, boop. And tables, ladders and mimosas. I like it. So here, would you like to come to the international shop with me? And you can decide what I should buy for next week's What Am I Drinking? Now, the clip itself is a little bit all over the place, but if you can find something on the shelf, shout it out in the chat, shout it out, and we can mull it over, and if I like the look of your comment, maybe, just maybe, next week, I'll be here, drinking it. Ba-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. That's the new... Remember that advert? Anyway, let's go to the clip. Roll the footage! Okay, I've come to the international shop. I don't know whether you can hear me or not, but get this for what am I drinking. There's so much. There's drinks for days. So everybody, for the next what am I drinking, I'm thinking one of these weird funky Fantas. Do like a bit of Fanta, or maybe we can go for an exotic cocktail thing. Or there's all of these funky drinks. I don't even know where to begin. There's a green Fanta. I might try the green Fanta. And then there's, of course, all the alcoholic beverages. But for now, I'm looking at these bad boys. Don't think I should go for that. That's probably a no. So yeah, let's say for next week. Oh, and then there's more J2Os. Look, they're all sparkly. Sparkly, sparkly. So, thinking. Everybody, next week for what am I drinking? Should I pick a Fanta? I'm going to say this Madness Fanta or this exotic Fanta, or should we go totally crazy and Imogen pick one of these? I don't know if this is probably boring, or let's see what's over here.
Hello?
Don't want a chocolate here. What's all this? I don't know. Anybody in the chat, shout out what you think I should get. That's it. That's all I've got for what am I drinking today. What a fascinating clip. I haven't actually watched that. And watching it, I was like, what am I babbling about? Why is this clip like 10 billion times longer than it needs to be? I think I was just fascinated by the range. Like I said, everybody, I did tell you, there is so much variety, as Livia is saying. So, lemon Fanta is my favourite flavour, says Ross. I like lemon Fanta too. Now, I always think I like the red twisty one, but then I'm like, nah. So, people are saying sangria soda. Feel nauseous at all the drinks. Drink Fantasia Classic. On the 27th of October, the world... What? The 27th of October was when my old dog's birthday was. 1 week you should chug your drink like that. Now, how does one do that? Who said that? Matthew Bryant. Now, I'm watching I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. And last night was the drinking challenge. And for those of you who don't watch it, sorry, this might be a bit weird. But maybe I'll explain it to you. They've got to drink some weird things on that. Now, I don't understand the connection that people make when they're just able to literally just go... See what I'm saying? I can't just open the floodgates and go, they're like chugging it down and it's just like going down. How? What is it? What's the motion? Because I would have to practice that. If I was going to go on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. Not only, but the thing is, you're not drinking lovely drinks. You're drinking, I don't know, like goat's penis and stuff. And you're like, what? So you don't want that. So firstly, you've got to overcome the, I don't want to drink this. But you've also got to, like, you know, train yourself to drink it. Of course, yes, other fizzy drinks are available. PS3 Gaming says. Rubicon. I had the mango Rubicon. I saw someone shout it out. And I was like, I wasn't too keen on it when I had it. I was like unsure. Monster Energy Drink Ultra Paradise. It's in the green can. It's amazing. It is hard to find though. Now I don't know. Would I just explode if I drank Monster? Like what if I did this and I just drank a small tip of it? And I just went, Rah! And I was like a Dark Souls boss, and I went into my second phase. That would be terrifying, wouldn't it? I just sort of go, Rah! Hulk Hogan, like, damn. Well, let me tell you something, brother. Now that the Lucy has drunk Monster, she's a mega monster. We don't want that. I don't think that's, yeah, I would be up all night. So... I'm not sure. Maybe if it's a slow news week, maybe I would just do it just for the lulz or something. I don't know. And then I'd wake up in the night and my heart would turn into its own boss, and it'd be like, Brah! And just like reach out of my chest and be like, and then I'd have to fight my own heart and be like, no. Yeah. So let's not drink Monster. Perhaps you should try a thing called water. It's supposed to be good to you. Hey, Cat Gaming. I always drink. I've got water on standby. One time I was on the bus and I was like so thirsty, and there was this guy literally drinking this bottle of water, and the condensation was dripping down the side. Honestly, the thing could have happened in slow motion. I was like, and I was like, oh god, I love water. I'm a great water advocate. I did it because I used to have quite bad skin, so I was like, what am I going to do about this? And apparently drinking water was supposed to help your skin. So yeah, I do drink a lot of water. It's all about what's fair. Thank you so much. It's all about what's fair. So but yeah, people are saying, let's just go back to the question in hand, which is what shall I drink? Which is the Fanta. I think people are saying Fanta, so I might try the green or the purple Fanta. I think I saw that come up. Battle of the Fantas. I always wanted to do at work, but I've missed my chance now. I wanted to do the M&S Battle Bucket Off. No, the M&S Bucket Battle Off. So there would be these buckets that people would buy at work, and they were like different, like snacks, that's the word. So it was like the brownies. You get like a bucket of like little brownies, a bucket of little Rocky Roads, or flat. Oh my god, words are escaping my mind. Just think of snacks. Oh, mini rolls. What else was there? I feel like I'm on a quiz show and you're like, the thing. Anyway, I always wanted to do like a psychological experiment where I would put two on the table and I would monitor which bucket reached the bottom first, like which bucket do people eat first. Then that one would go to the next round, and then, because there was like a ton of them, there was like at least 8. And then we would have the ultimate M&S bucket champion. Like, what did the office like most? But I never got to do it, unfortunately. So we will never know if the M&S bucket. I thought the brownies were the best personally. So okay, I'm gonna go for the green Fanta. Classic Fanta's boring. There was some blue Fanta actually, and some purple Fanta. So maybe I'll do that. I don't actually watch anime, bro, man. I just know that people sort of anime up at times when they go, and the background goes, and they sort of go. That's all I know that happens. So yeah, that was quite long. We haven't even gotten to the highlights and lowlights of the week, and it's like 15 minutes in. Anyway, thank you all for that. We shall see next week. What shall I be drinking? You can't beat a good brownie. I think the brownies are the best, to be quite honest, and the mini rolls. They're pretty decent. I can't even remember the full variety. This is really good. It really tastes very minty. Honestly, it feels like I have just eaten a mint leaf. Right, so what have we got coming on the show? So we got the check-in, the highlights and the lowlights of the week. We have the topics, which will be the PS5, 1 week on. How am I feeling? Talking about that. If there's time, we'll do the Q&A. And then, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brace yourself, because it's been a while since we've done this. But there is going to be a quiz at the end of the show where maybe not one, where 5 lucky winners can win a post. No. Let's restart the speed marker. At the end of the show, there will be a quiz where 5 lucky winners can win a Christmas card from me. Yes, I would like to send you a Christmas card because that's something I could do, spread the Christmas cheer, and hopefully not the coronavirus. As I said that, I was like, oh, hang on. But it'll be fine. I'll hand sanitize for every Christmas card. So if you would like to be in with a chance of winning a Christmas card, stick around for the end of the show, and who knows, you may win, you may win that. And it gives me an opportunity to A, go out and buy something, B, do something away from the computer and give back to you, because you've all helped me so much this year doing this show and everything, so I would really like to do that for you all. So, oh, there we go. So those of you who haven't had the, been able to participate in a quiz, brace yourself, because the lag is real and there's nothing I can do about it, so I'm really sorry. Hence why I don't have any legitimate prizes that people want, because then it's less of a blow if it doesn't happen. So, oh, hello Micah, first time here. Well, welcome. So should we start with the check-ins? Everybody as well, think about what your highlights and lowlights of the week, and we can share them amongst each other. You know, a problem halved is a problem shared. No, it's a problem shared is a problem halved. So, what's my lowlight of the week? So now that this is the last week of like lockdown 2, everybody, we finally made it. It's been tough. It's been tough. But then it's just the whole weirdness. So next week we go into like the tiers again. I mean, whoever stopped in the tiers? Am I right? Anyway, so now I think I'm in tier 2, but they made the tiers like harder now. So to be honest, tier 2 and tier 3 don't even feel that different. You still can't really. You can hang. Well, tier 3 you can't do anything really. Tier 3 is still like lockdown. Tier 2 is like lockdown. Like you can still go out and like meet people, but you could still kind of do that. Well, not really. I don't know. You can meet people outside, and that's about it. I don't know. It's dumb. But then when it gets to Christmas time, there's gonna be like 5 days where it's like the Wild West, where everyone can just run around and do what they want for 5 days. So that's like from my birthday till 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Yeah, there's 7 days. No, 5 days. God, counting. And then what's gonna happen? Is that gonna be like after that? It's going to be like lockdown 3. I can't bear lockdown. What's everyone? Yes, exactly. What if you're in the UK? What is your tier? Jas is saying he's finding out that he's in tier 3. I'm so sorry that you're in tier 3. I'm lucky because I just got in to tier 2. I'm pretty sure, because my area is apparently really bad. I don't know how. How can it be worse after lockdown? I don't get it. Well, thank you so much for hanging out. For Thurza Pug. I hope work is okay. How do I find out, says Fly Hayland. You can look it up on a website, maybe the BBC, perhaps, or the government website, and then you can find out what tier you're in, and you can have many tiers of your own when you find out. So we've got some tier 3ers. Vault Steve Boy says tier 3. Sorry about that. The London gang is tier 2. Woo! I mean, there's only 3 people, well, 3 regions in the world that are actually tier 1, and what are they going to do? Skip around on the fields or whatever, frolicking until the cows come home. Even tier 1's like still like okay, like you still only hang out with like 6 people or something. When is this ever going to get any better? Birmingham is tier 3, Harry's tier 3. Wow, so we do have like Claire Thomas is in the chat. Oh my god, it's Claire! Hi! Claire is also tier 2. Well, thanks so much. Sorry, I just got really excited because Claire's like one of my like oldest friends as well. It's like me, Claire, and Bethany. She's one of the gang. I talk about her sometimes. Well, thanks for being here. Oh, I'm feel really happy that Claire. So we've got the tier 2 gang and the tier 3 gang. Durham. Well, wherever you are, I hope that things are going to be okay in your tier. So Bugsnax tier, that's the best tier to be. I mean, imagine if you had tiers in like the video games. Like, what tier would you be in if you were playing? Actually, Bugsnax is like tier 0. They're all just like larping around, aren't they? They're having a great time. I need to get back to Bugsnax. I haven't played much of that. So that's a pretty big low light. I guess the other low light of the week was I had like plans at the weekend to like make a video. I filmed like the PS5 unboxing video, and I like had the stuff, and then I just couldn't make the video, and I feel really bad because it's going to be the world's latest unboxing video. I do want to make it, I do want to get back to it, but I do feel really guilty that I just couldn't set my mind to sit down and make the thing. I think and that's why I've turned to streaming a bit more. You might have noticed I was streaming a bit more, and I feel like I do like making videos because I make them because I like making them. I've probably said all this like a billion times, but I feel like it's the same experience. It's quite a solitary experience. Like, I spend all day sitting here by myself in front of this computer. Well, maybe not this one, but that one. doing work silently, and then I have to do the same activity again when it's like streaming feels a bit more like of a social activity, and I can also sort of make content, and I get to hang out with you guys and stuff. So thank you. That's actually goes to the highlight of the week, which was the streams. Like, whilst it's sometimes a bit of a pain and it gets quite frustrating trying to make the things work, when it does work, it is it really helps me like play games. Like, I know that sounds really dumb, but sometimes I feel like if I hadn't streamed on Monday, I may not have even picked up the controller, because I would have been like I didn't even play the PlayStation that much of the weekend. But then because I was streaming, I was like, oh, now I'm talking to you guys and I've got things to do, and it just sort of helped focus my mind. So I might just try and do more of that. But I do want to make videos again, but I just want to feel it and be able to make them to the best of my ability. I don't want to make stuff that I don't feel is good, or like not like the, because that's what I just like making stuff and feeling like happy that I made something that I was like, I'm happy with this. I just don't want to do it because I feel like I have to. So I hope you guys don't mind. Sorry. And I do appreciate you sticking with it. So yeah. Hype does burn you out sometimes. Sorry, I feel like I just went on a bit of like a tirade there, and I apologise. The Last of Us is tier 1000. Yeah, that is a tier. That is a tier too far. Oh, thank you, PS3 Gaming. So what was I streaming? I streamed Astrobot and got that platinum. So that's like platinum 106 now. And then I started streaming some Demon Souls, and that was pretty good. So I think I'm just going to keep playing some Demon Souls for now. Then maybe jump into some bugs. So I heard it's really funny. I feel that might be a good thing to do, you know, get like a game that's like a bit more on the up and up. And then I might swing into Spider-Man. Who knows? I did forget to summarize. I did have one other low light that I wanted to touch upon. So when I was in the shops, I went back to the international supermarket with my two sisters, and we did like a great shop together. But there was this guy in the aisle, and he was like throwing like cheese around, and he was throwing milk around, and I just remember standing in the aisle and thinking, how dare he? Good gag, right? Good gag. Well, that didn't really happen. Right, so let's move on to some other highlights of the week. So other than the streaming, there was also the finale of Vitspedy. Boo, Jazz. No, no, I heard that earlier in the week. You love the bad jokes. I know you all do. So it was the final of Vitspedy at the. Sorry, now I forget that the chat's behind, because obviously it's the weirdest thing. Like, telling jokes to like no audience is like so bizarre. It must be a bit like being you know, the Joker in Joker when he's on stage and no one's laughing. But that was so cheesy. Yes, I actually laughed, says Livia. Yay. Good. Oh, Steve Vault Boy Steve is saying that retract. Bugsnax gameplay is fun, story not so. Had to skip it and make the platinum bearable. No way. No, I'll never stop the bad jokes. Claire liked it, and that's all that matters. So yes, pun intended. No, it didn't really happen. I was just So yeah, Vitspedy, he put on like a final quiz. I made it to the end. I was able to do quite well in the naughty dog, my specialist subject, which is the naughty dog round. And then at the end, it was the big finale where you had to like. What was the question? Oh, the question was, how many games has Shuhei Yoshida been credited in over his lifespan of working for Sony, and whoever got the nearest number would win the entire of Vitspedy. Now, the other thing you have to do is you have to put your points on the line if you want to. So you can either put all your points on the line or one. Now, I was in the lead at this point, and I thought, you know what? I would do what I had to do, and I put all my points on the line, and I lost it all. So everybody, what have I learned? Gambling. Don't do it. Okay, so I lost, but it was a great time, and Ben, please be excited one. Congratulations to him. And I also have some other news. I know that some people were asking about how they can watch Vitspedy, which is the quiz show that my friend runs. He now does have a Twitch channel, so next time he does his next round of quizzes, he puts a lot of effort into them. It'll be streamed on Twitch, so you can all watch too. So when and I would love to be back. Hopefully he'll want me back. Fingers crossed. I'm just inviting myself back to a quiz show. Well, even if I wasn't on it, I mean, we'd still obviously want to watch and cheer on all the competitors. So I will let you know when that happens, and you can all join in and watch the quiz. So that was good. And then I also met up with Sophie and went for a walk. Oh my god, it was the longest walk in the world. We went all the way to like Dancer Park and walked all the way around that and all the way back. I literally just collapsed when I came back. I was knackered, but I was like, I do not want to go home. It's too good being out in the outdoors, but it was freezing. So that's my highlights and lowlights of the week. Put yours in the chat below and we can talk about it. We can chat about it, as they say. I'm just looking at the show notes and the actual time because I do want to make sure that we get time for the quiz. So let me catch up with so happy Thanksgiving again for those of you who are late. I hope you're enjoying the day. Yeah, I was also just sort of I had my time off last week, so I've just been like chilling this week. Well, not really chilling, but you know, doing the normal life. But it does feel a bit more relaxed, I suppose, now that the PS5 is out. I'm like, whoo. So I just have another sip of the good stuff. Highlight of the week, says Jonathan M. I found out my game of the year, Yakuza Like a Dragon. Wait. Oh. What does that mean? But I'm happy for you. Highlight GPU Jungle Song, Adaptive Triggers. They're awesome. Yes, they are. I need to listen to the GPU song properly because I never did. And everyone talks about it because I think that was the level that I was talking to Bethany on when I was playing. Ross says, I'm hosting a Harry Potter quiz at the weekend. Just doing the questions now, listening to you. Well... Can you actually, because I'm not a Harry Potter fan, Ross, can you hit me with a question in the chat? I just want to prove whatever this question is, if I would know it or not. So please test me, because I like being tested. Sally, hello, how's it going? Good luck for your quiz as well, Ross. My diploma started, and I'm pretty excited, says Livia. Congratulations. My highlight is swinging in Spider-Man Remastered. Now, is it true, Harry? I'm not sure how I feel about this, but... Does the PS5 version and the PS4 version share the same trophy list? Somebody told me if I booted up my PS4 save, I would get all of the trophies for PS5, and then you'd get another platinum. Is that for real? Oh, okay, we got the question. Ross says, how many Weasleys are mentioned in the films? Wait, I might have to count this. So, what are you talking about? Are you talking about the main family? I've got to break it down. So, of course, there's Molly Weasley, Arthur Weasley. And then there's, who's the oldest? Now, the oldest is Charlie. But is Charlie mentioned in the films? Oh, this is a trick question. So there's Charlie, there's Bill, there's Percy, there's Fred, there's George, and there's Ron, and there's Ginny. So there are 7 kids, which makes sense if there's 2 grown. Why do I know all their names? Don't ask me. Well, I'm gonna say surely. No. They must mention. Do they mention Charlie? This is a trick question, so I'm gonna say. Hearts on the line. I'm gonna say they don't mention Charlie and go 8. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. 8 maybe. I've got to wait for the answer now. See if I'm wrong. But as you can see, everybody, I broke it down logistically, and if I get it wrong, not a fan. Just putting it out there. I mean, I am a fan. I do like it. I'm just not like hardcore obsessed. Like if I ripped this down, it wouldn't be like a painting of Hogwarts, for instance. I am still very excited for the Harry Potter game, by the way. They do mention Charlie in 3. I knew it because they go on holidays to Egypt, don't they? Can I change my answer? It's fine. Lucy's surely not a Harry Potter fan. No, actually, I know a bigger Harry Potter fan. It's Claire's fiance. We did the, this is the only time I've ever met him, but I don't know why for 10 minutes we challenged each other in Harry Potter knowledge. Cleaned the floor, so what can I say? Lost to a better person. That accountant uncle, because Claire knows her stuff. Who is the accountant uncle? I'm not hardcore obsessed with this. You named all 9 and they are mentioned in the films. Woo! Yay, I know things. I only know things when I know things. Ask me a question about something I don't know. Well, I'm sure most people don't know the answer to things I don't know. But they could take an educated guess. Right, moving swiftly. Oh, Lucy was the first person. No, actually, I did sign up to Pottermore, but then I realised it was rubbish. I mean, I was just kind of like, all I wanted to do was know the truth. And the truth was I was a Hufflepuff, and I was like, oh, flip table. I went around the whole of IKEA. Every time I do one of those quizzes, it tells me a Hufflepuff. That's another table I'm flipping in IKEA. I'm going around flipping them all like there's no flipping tables left. What's the motto of Hogwarts? I don't know that. I legitimately do. Actually, what does this say? Draco Dominus Nuquam Titilandus. Is that it? I was able to just pull up the cup that was sitting next to me. This is not, by the way, there is a quiz at the end that's for you guys. Now you guys are just quizzing me on Harry Potter stuff. Did I get it right? Even though I cheated. That's it. Great. Brilliant. Pottermore's gave me a hedgehog as a Patronus. Oh, what was my hedgehog? My hedgehog was some kind of, like, you know, boring thing. And I was like, who wants their hedgehog to be a ferret? I don't know. I feel bad for ferrets now. It probably wasn't a ferret, but I do remember being disappointed. Okay. Can you name all the doctors? That's easy, Charlie. I'm not even gonna... Oh, wait, hang on a minute. Are we talking about... No, first of all, once you ask me a question, I need to break it down, as we all know. So, are we talking legitimately? Because we now know that the Timeless Child is a thing, which means there's like 1 billion doctors that didn't even exist. So you could go William Hartnell, Patrick Troughton, John Pertwee, Tom Baker, Peter Davison, Colin Baker, Sylvester McCoy, Paul McGann. But then do you count the War Doctor? So that would be John Hurt. Then it would be Christopher Eccleston. Then it would be Mr. David Tennant. Then it would be Matt Smith. Then Peter Capaldi. Then Jodie Whittaker. But then there's also the Joe Martin Doctor. Who's she? Anyway, there you go. Right, I'm gonna forget the time. Yeah, we all forget the Timeless Child, don't we? Right, shall we actually get on to the main bits? So the main topic that I want to talk about now, halfway through the show, before I go into all... Now, hang on, rewind. Doctor Who is something I'm hardcore obsessed about, and I'll wear that on my t-shirt all day, every day, okay? So, I like that one. I'm quite happy to say that I am an obsessive fan. Like, when I'm sad, I watch an episode of Doctor Who. It cheers me up greatly. I watch Harry Potter because it's like, I need to still remember the facts, you know? Something that I had, and, War Doctor is the best Doctor. Favourite Doctor? Ooh. Well, it's always David Tennant, obviously. So it's David Tennant, then Matt Smith is like a 0.1 underneath him, but David Tennant was my first love, so, and then Matt Smith is like, oh, he's just so cool. Like, I think if I was, I would, now I'm just thinking, like, if I was going to travel with the Doctor, obviously I want David Tennant, but I feel like I would be the unrequited love Martha, that he would be like, oh, Rose is so much better, oh, Rose, oh, Lucy, you suck, and he probably wouldn't take me anyway. But then Matt Smith's like, hey, we can be fun and have, like mess about and eat cake, and that seems, but then would we cancel each other out? Did two positives make a minus? Maybe we'd be, like, super bad. Favourite Doctor Who villain? Now people just ask me Doctor Who questions, which I'll quite happily talk about all day. Ooh, favourite Doctor Who villain? I always did like the Cybermen as a kid because I thought that was quite scary. But I have to say, I think if we're talking about a villain, I think the Master has got to be good because the Master has more depth to it. Like, you can have a monster like the Weeping Angels and all that, but they don't have as much, like, you know... There's not much going on, whereas when you've got an actual character like Missy or the Roger Delgado Master, who was also one of my favourites, there's more that you can do with them. More, like, the Daleks do so many things, and you're like, okay. I did like the Silence a lot. Shout out to the Silence. That was, they were really cool and creepy. The Classic Master is amazing. Charlie knows his classic stuff. I like you, Charlie. What's the name of the robot dog's name? It's Canine. We used to have a Canine. It used to sit next to my dog. So my dog used to have a basket, and then Canine used to be next to her. So of course you just remember the facts. Yes, I do. The angels were terrifying until they ruined them. I do really like the episode with Amy and Rory Lee. Favorite companion? It has to be Rose, because I don't know. I guess I grew up in 2004 with Doctor. Yeah, so it came on 2005. Yeah, so I was about 14. And so I always was like, I wished I could be Rose, and I'd go out with the Doctor, But they weren't, who knows what was going on. I mean, they had that sort of, like, you know. So I always was just like, oh. So I like Rose a lot. I do like Sarah Jane. And also, big shout out to Bill, who was the Peter Capaldi's last companion, Pearl Mackie. Oh, and I liked Matt Lucas with her. They were great. That's season, series 10 of Doctor Who. Good stuff happening in there. You were born in 2003. How can you feel old? I was, like, you know, a sentient being in 2003. I had memories that I can still remember. I went ice skating in 2003. I went and took my friends ice skating. I think was that 2002? My apologies. It might have been 2002. How old am I? I'm 29. Saturday Night Takeaway. Vault Boy Steve. Part of this show is based on Saturday Night Takeaway because I just fancy myself as a bit of an Ant and Dec. I'll be both. Welcome to I'm Sorry, get me out of here! That's my terrible Geordie accent for you there. Yes, I was also very sad when Rose left. Oh my god, in that episode, I was round my friend's house, and it was me, Bethany, Shona, and Jess, and we bought for the occasion chocolate ice cream and those sweet chili sensation crisps, and we were like eating them whilst eating the ice cream, and it was the bit where they're at the wall, and I was like, oh my god, this is so sad, and I was like, it was really like sad, and then, I don't know if I should tell this story, but it is really funny. I remember, I think Bethany wasn't really crying, and then Shona was like, what's wrong with you, you heartless bitch, and then Bethany like blinked, and her eyes went plop. that was good times, and then we were all just like so devastated. And I think then we went on MSN and started talking to Claire afterwards, like, oh my god, it was so sad, because for some reason she couldn't be there. Wonky donkey, it's got to rain, man. Oh, Ant and Decker. One day, if I could meet Ant and Dec, I'd be a very happy person. I mean, if I could get like semi-famous just for this, and that gets me on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, just so I can meet Ant and Dec, sign me up. I will drink a goat's penis just to meet them. Don't quote me on that, because that'll come back. That'll come back to me, because it's live, I can't. Bethany, it was a sad moment, you can cry. Oh god, this is, do you know what, my favourite bit of this whole show is when we just go back into nostalgia. Now hang on, Jas, I'm going to show this comment. Was Dick and Dom, my brother will stand by, Dick and Dom, whilst they were good, no way are they greater than Ant and Dec. Like, I felt that Dick and Dom were a little bit too on the childish side. Ant and Dec were good because they kind of made fun of the kids, you know, SMTV Live couldn't be done now. But Dick and Dom were a little bit like, just to, oh yeah, Bogies, that was a big game, and that sticky one where they stuck stickers on the back of people, that was really funny actually. You can look that up on YouTube and find pictures, like, I can't remember what the game is, but they have to go around the streets and try and stick stickers on members of the public's back, and it comes like, first it's really small, and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. I need a dedicated Doctor Who stream. I mean, we could talk about Doctor Who all day, every day, and twice on Sundays, but for now, I should really get on with the show, which is the main topic, which is the PS5 1 week on. How are we all feeling for those of us who have it? For me, I'm liking it. I mean, the only thing I have to do is switch out, you know, my PS5 for my PS4, so I can watch my beloved Doctor Who and EastEnders, because God knows I would just, like, collapse or something. But I found a place for my PS4, and that's fine. I guess the only thing I find a bit weird is like the menus. It's a bit strange. Like the friends, there isn't like a section for friends. It's called Game Base, and I'm like, okay, cool. And it kind of comes up with all these parties, and they're all like parties that I don't know about, you know. And I'm just like, who are these people? I don't know. There's always a GTA 5 party happening, and I'm like, why? I don't know how to get rid of them. I have no idea. The other thing is, like, for some reason all my trophies are hidden, and I don't know how to fix it. I think it must be a setting that's somewhere. So I've had a couple of people asking why they can't see my trophies, and that's why. I'll have to look it up. What was the other thing? So I've just got some things written here. I think there's no. Oh yeah, there's no sort of like place on it for just messages. Like, I think you have to look at your messages on an individual person-to-person basis, whereas before on the PS4 you've got like messages and you can find them all. Not that I'm complaining really, to be honest, because I did tell everybody that I stopped looking at my messages, but it's when I want to talk to someone specifically, like when I want to say to Beth, hey, can I watch you play Assassin's Creed or something. That's when I got a little lost, but other than that, I'm loving it. Now PS3 Gaming is asking, do you have any bugs with your PS5? Not yet, touch wood. The only thing I have is it sort of makes a little beep. No, that's not even the sound. Like there's a beep. Like, it makes a weird sound when it turns on, and it's not the normal beep, it's like an internal beep, and I don't know what's happening. Someone was also asking about a coil thing that some people have been having. I'm not really sure. I haven't had any. Oh my god! When you guys ask me questions, I'm just going to touch wood all the time because I'm terrified. I don't want this thing to collapse on me. I feel like the PS5 had a lot of untapped potential still, but it's great so far. Well, if you think about it, copper wire. That's it. Like, I'm sure you could look up what the PS4 looked like back in the day when it first was released, and then how far that UI has changed. Like, I remember there was a few things that needed ironing out, like the what's new section was a little bit, you know, weird or whatever. The coil thing is the graphics card spin. So what actually happens, Harry? What is the issue? Like, does it just spin out of control like Kylie Minogue or something? Coil whine is a common GPU fault, but not seen too many reports on it. Now, did they sing about that in the GPU jungle? Sometimes I will whine, cause I'm your GPU, I'll follow you. I don't know why I turned into Lady Gaga. I don't know, I don't really know the song, I'll have to look it up after this. But that's my only gripes. I mean, so far, the things that I'm loving, I love that SharePlay doesn't have a time limit anymore. So sometimes when I can't be asked to play a game, but I do want the company. Like, the other day I reached out to Beth and Chris, and I was like, saw they were playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and I was like, Chris, do you mind if I just watch? And they were like, yeah, sure. And I could just watch for as long as my heart contended. In fact, I did actually fall asleep. Sorry, it feels really bad there, but that's how it was nice, because whilst we can't hang out in the real world, it was nice to be able to hang out with them virtually. Like imagine if you're sitting on a sofa. When you're sitting on the sofa, okay, I mean, you might be sitting on a sofa, so you don't even have to imagine. You're looking at a TV, okay, I'm looking at this. Now, my eyes aren't blinkered, but, you know, my focus is blinkered, because my focus is on the screen. So if I was focusing on the screen, it's almost like Bethany and Chris were sitting there. So now I'm just looking really intently into the camera, I'm very aware of it. But you know what I'm saying, I could just imagine that they were just sort of there, and I could have just been lounging around on the couch, because I really miss going to Bethany's. Like, they would just let me just mope around their home, and I would just help them. I was Chris's little apprentice, and then I would help Bethany cook things. But now I just have to imagine it. First time in the chat, does she breathe? Big Daddy Cock. Sometimes, I mean, I do a lot of breathing during the daytime, you see, so I have to get all my talk out here, you know. Breathing is when I'll breathe when I'm dead. Actually, that doesn't really work. You can't breathe when you're dead. I think I was trying to think of I'll rest when I'm dead. I'll breathe when I'm silent, you know. Breathing is for sleeping, okay? I'll just get it all out now. Oh, what's their child's name? Oh, so it's Forrest. So yeah, that was nice that you can just, you know, chill out and watch people for endless amounts of time, and then we can do the picture-in-picture thing. Now, what we really need, I mentioned it on a stream ages ago, we need a picture-in-picture if someone had, like, the camera, like here, and then we could play games while looking at each other. I mean, if they were looking at me, it would just be like... So, I don't think they really want to see that, to be honest. So, I thought you said you do a lot of breeding during the daytime. No chance of breeding here, we're in lockdown, remember? Now, another thing I discovered, I did tweet about this, and it's quite weirdly funny, I suppose, is that I think whilst trying to, like, you know, communicate with Bethany, I've obviously, you know, touched into the Matrix somehow and switched out some settings, and my controller is now always listening to me, and I'm not sure how it's happened. So when I earn trophies, I've been playing them back. I happened to find this on the stream. I played back a couple of trophies, and I'm talking in them, and I have a really bad habit of mumbling to myself while talking, I've discovered. So I have a couple of choices. Now, the only problem is that now, like, these are the ones that I had when I was unaware of it. Now I'm kind of acutely aware, and I'm like, oh, what am I saying? Oh, retract. But, there was one where I was beating the armoured spider, and I was getting, like, really angry, and I was like, fucking spider. Like, so I can't remember, so I was like, boom, fucking... So, here we go. Should we go over? Let's move over to, some clips from my PlayStation. Now, where did I put these clips? Is it... Oh, it's not this one. Is it this one? Okay, it's this one. So let's first return to the Astrobot Platinums. This is the moment where I earned the Astrobot Plat. I will try and be silent.
A brand new Platinum until the next generation. Here we go. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Am I saying anything? Well, I am.
Oh, that's really good.
Oh, you can hear it.
I did it.
I need my headphones.
But I wasn't looking. I didn't think that one would work.
So yeah, so it's kind of like these little, like, moments in time. So here's when what's this one? This one's called Demons. What is this? Whilst I'm watching this clip, I'm going to get my headphones. I don't know what I'm saying.
Oh my god, no, he's back up with like a fraction of health. Oh no, is he done? Did I do it? Yeah, oh my god, and I heard the sound. I heard the trophy sound for the first time. Woo! So here we go.
That's great. I love playing a clip, because playing a clip means I don't have to talk. I'll probably take a drink. So yeah, it's kind of like a weird thing. So here is scrolling my skin. What's going on? That's what I'm saying, little pockets of time. So this is me when I beat the Fool's Idol, and at the end of this clip I kind of realised, I was like, oh shit, this is being recorded, and I kind of sort of go, oh. So here we go, let's play this one.
Look on the floor, and it's just like there's nothing you can do.
Oh, I can't hear it.
Yeah, fuck you. Oh man, what about...
I'm not sure what I said. I can't hear the clips. Why have the clips forsaken me? I cannot hear them. That's really upsetted me, actually. Because how can I react if I can't hear? Maybe I've got to do something. Can you hear it? Can you guys hear it? I hope so. Exactly. Right, so now I also want to teach you subtitles, please. It's because I'm not like recording on purpose. This is literally just me sitting there, sort of mumbling, talking in the here. You know when you talk in the here section, we're like, can't believe this is happening. That's just like the worst thing ever. So it's coming out here. We can hear it clearly. Oh god. So now I want to also play this clip, which is it's just a lesson to those of you who have played Demon Souls. Never think you can go for the suicide boss run. All right, you think that it's gonna be okay, but it's not. I had 12,000 souls on the line. And I booted up the game, and this is what happened. Enjoy. Oh, I'm almost embarrassed to play this. And then afterwards I was like, fuck. Anyway, here we go. I'll shut up. Oh, wait, hang on. It's because this is the entire clip from that recorded from the actual thing, so you're going to have to go through the menus with me. Come to the menus with me. I do just sort of tend to swear when I play Demon Souls or Dark Souls or any Souls game of any. I do really want to play more Souls games, though. Because I've been watching a lot of RKG/prepare to try videos because they make me laugh a lot, so I've been going back to some old episodes. Oh, here we go. I'll shut up now. Although I am waiting around forever. I will get moving soon. And this is literally just... Oh, here we go. Okay. Will I make it? How far will I make it? God knows what I'm saying in this. I can't hear the damn thing.
I don't know if I trust the film part. She got the love.
I should have vetted these clips before I started playing them on the internet. But alas, here we go.
Oh, bastards. No! Get the fuck out of here. Get me the fuck out of here. Fuck off. No! 12,000 souls.
Well, there we go, everybody. We learned a valuable lesson. I have no idea what I was saying. I've got these headphones and I can't hear a damn thing, but I do know there was a lot of swearing in it because I got really fucking annoyed. But I thought I could make it, and those the stupid things were just after me the entire time. And I forgot they were sneezing at the beginning. So this is what I'm like. This is like the non-streaming me. It's just like an evil person that just sits in my bed stewing about stupid stuff. It's quite a terrifying insight into my mind, I've discovered. The thing is, I don't know if I could. I guess it will be different with other games because now, like I said before, like I beat the Adjudicator today, and as I was hitting the shot, I kind of remembered, oh my god, this is recording. So I need to forget because these ones were done without remembering, and it's just sort of happening in the sound of the moment. But yeah, the Armoured Spider one, I didn't put that one on here, but the Armoured Spider one is literally just me going, fucking inch, how is this thing still alive? Yeah, we shall see what happens. But it would be interesting, like if I was playing like other games and the trophy pops randomly. What will I be saying? So I'm glad you enjoyed that. I hope you will. And sounds like you're being kidnapped. Does that what I say? Oh, you bastards! They were bastards. Those fucking skeleton things. What are you, skeletons or metal? Are they people from the future when our bones have so been degraded that they've been replaced by metal, and that's what we've become? So yeah, maybe I'll keep that on for a bit. Anyways, we got a couple of minutes. We've got about 10-15 minutes left. I don't know if people want to do any Q&A. Should we just jump straight into the quiz? Do you want to win a Christmas card? That's all I had to say about the PS5. I'm just really enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying yours too. What's your opinion on the scalpers screwing us out of a PS5? Are those the people that have been like opening the box and replacing the PS5 with other things and then sending them to people? So like the Amazon people. Is that what we're talking about? What do you mean sounds like 2010? Is that when we were playing Demon Souls the first time, I suppose? But yeah, it's a strange game, Demon Souls. I do like it. It's obviously the first iterations of the Souls game, so it's not perfect yet. But I like that they kept all the teeny tiny flaws. Like, those boss runs are so ridiculously long. Do me and Chris have to compete for a card? Are we getting one anyway? Actually, Bethany, only Forrest is getting one this year. Sorry, he is my biggest fan after all. Thank you. No, you are exempt, clearly. The Londonish accent may swear. It's like, really? No, they buy them and then sell them at an outrageous price. Oh, wow. No, that is bad. That's that. Come on, everybody. Let's be kind to one another. 2020 is rough enough without people opening a box of cardboard and finding they had no PS5. That would be sad. They buy like 500 PS5s with bots and then sell them. That's sad. By the way, I'm really sad that I beat Astrobot. Where am I going to get my pure happiness now? They need more, please. Can we do, like, ask whatever their name is? What they call, Team Asobi? How do you say it? Please, Team Asobi. If I could say your name right. Make more Astrobot. Although, I will say the speedruns are getting ridiculous now, because I've got lots of people that keep trying to beat my time, and then I keep getting the notification. I'm like, now I need to beat their time. Like my friend Jeeves, he will message me. And he's like, oh, I've beat your time on this. And I'm like, oh, no, now I have to beat Jeeves. And now he's, like, got 30 seconds on the frog challenge. And I'm like, there's no way I'm beating 30 seconds. Yes, thank you, Fault Boy Steve. He is the best mascot. Best mascot. Best mascot. Play Spider-Man. I might play Spider-Man for Christmas. Or, and now I'm thinking about it. Like, I said this in the Vitsbody thing, but I was thinking about playing, The Last was Part 2 over Christmas, but then Ben Please Be Excited did say, do you want seasonal depression? And I was like, no, not really, thank you. So maybe I should stay away from The Last of Us Part 2. Stream the speed runs. Oh my god, who knows what I'll be saying during them. I'll be like, get your ass up there, Sackboy. Here I'm all like, I love Sackboy, he's such a cute little boy. And I'm like, you fucking old man, run up them stairs and get a good time. So who knows. What are you saying? Oh, show the screenshot. Oh, yeah! I don't have the screenshot, Bethany. But yes, I am actually in the credits for Astrobot. Bethany pointed out to me, so that's quite happy. I'm quite happy with that. I'm always like, oh my god, everyone can see that I'm in my pajamas this episode. How terrible. I did get, like in true 2020 fashion, I got dressed on the top half, not the bottom half. Are you going to do Grounded Part 2? Oh, no, Last of Part 2. Maybe, I don't know. It depends how I feel in my soul. Like, do I want that? I just want happiness. Don't we all in 2020? Right, shall we get on with this quiz? Everybody, there are 5 questions in this quiz. Now, I'm going to put it out there. The lag is a thing that you will have to compete with. I'm really sorry. So I can only go by whoever I see in the chat get the answer first. So it might look like you're first on your screen, but I have to go by what I can see. So I'm really sorry if that means that it's not you. But maybe we'll do this again. I just wanted to get it out the way now, Christmas, so that I have time to buy the cards, send them so that you get them with Christmas time. So, did I like playing as Abby? Yes, I did. Thanks, Sir Dave. Right, so, everybody, brains at the ready, keyboards at the steady. It's time to quiz for Christmas. I should probably have thought of a better thing. Now, the questions are going to be semi-easy because I want people to be... I don't want to sit here with dead air and be like, if I asked you guys a question like, when did Joel get married? Like, no one knows when Joel got married, to be honest. But if I asked you some sort of, pedantic question like that, like, who knows? Like, if I asked you some sort of Dark Souls deep lore question, like, well, who's the daughter who lives in the bottom of Londo, but is actually a boy? Or is he actually a girl? I can't remember now. It's some sort of lore thing where he was brought up as a boy or something. I can't remember. It's Guinevere. No, it's not Guinevere. Guinevere's the girl with the... she's the girl in the thing. It's... Oh, no, Gwendolyn. Yes, that's the one. Anyway, you might have known that. Joel might have been married. Who knows? Right, so question number 1, everybody. Gwendolyn. People in the chat know the question. Man, I shouldn't have underestimated your abilities of Dark Souls. There we go. That was a test round. I was testing you. It's 9. And that's a magic number. Know where that's from? It's from a thing. I had the same birthday as Joel. Cyberpunk for Christmas as Chris. I want to get Cyberpunk for Christmas as well. Right, should we start? Should we begin? Question number 1. Which of the Rocksteady Batman games is set over Christmas time? Which of the Batman Rocksteady games is set over Christmas time? Yes, there's no way you can stop the school of rock. I love that film. I love that film. It is Jonathan M. He has got the correct answer. The answer is Batman Arkham Origins. Congratulations, congratulations. I'm not writing this down. I probably should be. I'm hoping that Bethany Loki might be writing this down. Please be writing this down. Yeah, so Jonathan M. Batman Arkham Origins is the correct answer. The game is set over Christmas time. The Joker, played by Troy Baker, has some sort of plan to ruin Christmas, much like the Grinch. So, yeah. Oh, well, that's my bad for the... Maybe that's my bad for doing the question wrong. It's not by Rocksteady, is it? I've forgotten about that. Now what happens? What happens now that the question master gets the question wrong? She becomes the question idiot. I'm still going to give you a postcard, Jonathan, but I'm going to ask another question. I'm going to ask another question for all the people to make up for it. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm like just talking really drunkenly now, even though this is not even like, I don't know, Rocksteady, or is it Arcane Origins, or whatever they called. Who made that? I don't know anymore. I didn't like that Batman anyway. Right. Question number 2 with a bonus question at the end. And hopefully this time I get the question right. In what year did Tom Clancy's The Division release? That is the original. What year did the original Tom Clancy's The Division release? Do you see a theme with these questions? Because if you do, the theme ends soon. It is Harry Lewin. It is 2016 in March, I believe. Yes, that game is also set at Christmas time, and that is the end of the Christmas questions. Who cares? You're the question master. You make up the rules, perhaps. Yes, all right. Oh, that was yeah. So it is 2016. So who got that right? It was Harry Lewin. Congratulations. Fun one coming up now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to throw up on screen an image of a video game character. I want you to tell me who is the voice actor of this character. Okay, oh, it's this way. Are you ready? Keep your eyes peeled. Voice actor. Don't want the name of the character. I want the name of the voice actor. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's this person. My hands go this way. Pop goes the bandit. Running over here. I like how people are already putting Troy Baker in the flag. Ashley Birch is correct. I'm going to have to give it to you, Ross, for the correct full name, because it could have been Ashley Johnson, all those people saying Ashley. So I like how some people would preemptively started putting Troy Baker. But it is Ashley Birch. Congratulations. I know that you spelled it kind of wrong, but I realise you're saying the right thing. So I will give you that, because I am a kind Demon's Question Soul Master. Alright, let's put that away. I thought it would have been Nathan Drake. That's too old school. I like a bit of Tiny Tina. Tiny Tina is cool. Right, question numero 4. Okay, there's always a music round in a quiz. I'm going to perform a piece of music for you now. I want you to say what this music is, okay? Where is it from? I will take whatever I feel like the answer is, okay? You'll know it, everybody, you know it. Maybe I'll do a bit of acting as well. And sing. Boo, 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 boo. Actually, I just realised I should be looking. I just got too into it. I got too into the music. So Lexi, I'm going to give it to you by saying we, because that's, I don't know, it's probably the me people, but I'm going to give it to you for we. Charlie, yes, we menu is probably a bit more correct, but because I didn't specify, it could be, I guess it's a we thing. So there you go, that is the Wii music as performed by me. I hope you enjoyed that. Lexi, I'm giving you that. For those of you, Cuphead, or the one that goes, well, Cuphead and his pal Mugman, they had to roll the dice. So, yeah, that. Okay, question number 5. I'm going to say a quote from a video game. I want you to give me the name of the video game the quote is from. Now, there are many of this video game, and this quote quite possibly might be in many iterations, so you don't have to give me the number of the video game. You can just give me the name of the thing. Okay, the name of the game. Are you ready? Here is the quote. War never changes. And said in a slight accent. War War never changes. Beth, Final Fantasy. I've never played it. I haven't played Final Fantasy. Vault Steve Boy. Like, I can't say. I feel like I say your name wrong every single time. Vault Boy Steve. Of course, that question was tailored to you. It was Fallout. Fallout is the correct answer. Now, I don't know. Should we do? What time is it? It's 9 o'clock. I could do the bonus question. Now, can I make a bonus question up in my mind? Okay. I'm going... Can you play 20 questions on the internet? Maybe we should say that for another time. I could embody a video game character, and you guys can ask me questions and try and guess who I am. Should we do a quick... We'll do a quick test run right now, okay? Let me just get into character. Who could I be? I don't know how to get into character. I've got no props. I've got nothing. Now I'm just desperately looking around my room for something. Okay, let's just do something easy. Okay, I'm the character now. This is so dumb. Hi. I'm a character from a video game. Ask me a question. Or you can just guess. It's just whoever I'm looking at. It's not Nathan Drake. I haven't done anything yet. What's your name? You can't ask what's your name. First question, where are you from? Wait. Sorry, I am just talking to myself, but away from the thing, because I have to, like... Texas. I'm from Texas. Next question. I can't do a Texas accent. It's not Sully. We'll take one more. I'm male. This person doesn't talk like this at all. It is Joe Miller! Fly Highland. I'm just going to give you a Christmas card for actually getting that terrible Joel impression. Oh, I wish I was Arthur Morgan. I wish. So there we go, but that wraps up the quiz. Stone Cold Steve Austin, well, I was about to say that he's not in a video game, but technically he is. He's in all the WWE 2K games. So maybe next time I'll work on my impressions and we can do a proper full-fledged what video game character am I 20 questions, because it kind of worked, I suppose. Who knows. If I was Coco Banney, it'd be like, but Crash, it's still up there. That's what she says at the end of Crash 2 if you don't get all the gems, because the Cortex's thing, it hasn't blown down. Although now I'm probably sure Coco's not really sassy. Although not that she's saying, well, she wasn't sassy before, but before she was just, you know, Coco. Anyway, right. That brings us to the end of the show, everybody. Now, where's my pen? Where's my pen? Thank you all for being here, because I've got to watch I'm a Celebrity, and I've got to, like, gag hardly. Well, I'm looking for my pens, and they've just disappeared, so that's why I'm frantically running around my screen. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, because the trial was so disgusting. It was making me gag yesterday. For once, I haven't actually finished my drink. Toys for Bob. Toys for Bob changes people. This was really good. I like this a lot. Right. Let's cross off another day of lockdown. Oh, I was thinking the other day, because I was listening to... Oh, I can give you guys a new playlist. If you want some music, I can hit you up with some music, actually. Before you go, I know some of you music fiends are out there. So there's like a playlist that I created based on the 2000 and something Pop Idol game. You know, the UK. Let's get it up. And one of the songs in there is "Every Day Is a Winding Road." And I was listening to this song, and I kind of started singing to myself. Every day is the fucking same. I get a little bit older. Every day is the... Was it every day something? I get a little bit colder because it's getting to winter. Anyway, I was just singing that to myself. Right, come we now on a journey through time and space to the world of my... Oh, should I turn myself on? Let's turn myself on. Oh, I'm back. How do I do this? I know how to do it, but I never actually really know. Chris is now messaging me. Chris, I just saw you pop up. Oh, here we go. Look, there it is. It's my Pop Idol playlist. So if we click on here, hey, do you want to listen to some classic music from Pop Idol PS2 game? You can hear tracks such like When to Become One, I Need Someone Like I Never Needed Love Before. That's how they sing. If you sing really badly, they go really out of tune. Who doesn't want to listen to some of these classics like Back to You by Brian Adams, Like a Star, Across the Ocean. Or Oops, I Did It Again. Look at these. Or It's Just a Little Crush, Not Like a Thing Every Time We Touch. And this was so I actually, because I'm really lame and had lots of time on my hand, I've put it in order roughly of when you would get the songs appearing in the game. So like these songs here are all of the addition songs. So he would come and stand in front of Simon Cowell without any music and sing these songs. Then here was the next bit here, and then these at the end are all the songs that you would get when it was finale time. And I always, for the finale, would either sing "Living La Vida Loca" or "I Want to Dance with Somebody," because those two were bangers to end on. Never ever ever did I sing "Evergreen," because Will Young, not to be confused, Will Smith being on Pop Idol, Will Young. He shouldn't have won. We were Team Gareth Gates in our house. This might go over everybody's head for those people who have never ever watched Pop Idol or live in the UK. So I'm going to copy the playlist link, hopefully, and I'm going to pop it in the chat for you lovely people, so you can enjoy this music if you will. A1. Look, it's got some like some classics. So Will Young deserved it. No way, Charlie. Absolutely not. We were Gareth Gates through and through in our family. Plus, I feel like Gareth Gates' song, I can't remember what song he sung. Did they both have to sing Evergreen? I just remember Evergreen just being so naff. I mean, I was probably like, 12 or 11 at the time. Spirit in the Sky, yeah. Going up to the spirit in the sky. So, there you go. There's no Blazing Squad in here. Yes, Robbie Williams, Let Me Entertain You. What a classic that is. A1. So, enjoy that. It's got some 90s pop nostalgia. Oh, Darius. Yes, Darius. That song. I'm colorblind. I just can't deny this feeling. Remember that? Every day. That was a song. Anyway. So, I thought I wanted to share that with you lot. I thought you might enjoy. I thought you might enjoy a bit of that. So yeah, that brings us to the end of today's show, episode 31. Thank you so much for, being here and, joining me whilst I talk to the ends of time. Now, I do want to leave you with a quote from Demon Souls, okay? So, Demon Souls is a game that I really like. It's about overcoming adversity. I've talked about it quite a bit in this stream. And, helping each other out unless you're invading, which I disapprove highly. Fighting, trying, never giving up, and keeping on going. And, you can leave messages to each other to help each other out. And I saw this message on the floor, and it just struck a chord with me. I saw it, and I was like, don't forget to keep trying. And I was like, I really like that. So if you're struggling out there, don't forget to keep trying. That's all we ask. God loves a trier after all. So there we go. That ends today's show. Thank you so much for being here, as I said before. Thank you so much to Bethany for doing the mod duties. And I shall catch you all next week for another edition of Locking It Down with Lucy, where there may be something special happening, exciting. Now, if nothing happens, pretend I never said anything. Okay, just erase this from your memory. But something may be happening. Potentially, what that is, I'll leave you on a cliffhanger. Until then, take care of yourselves, look after each other, and happy Thanksgiving once again. I shall catch you all on the flip side. Later. Bye.